guys, welcome again to my beautiful office during lockdown in Koh Phangan, Thailand. I keep calling it lockdown. It is not a lockdown. I feel very, very lucky and to be here on this beautiful island and to have this as an office. So maybe I should call it something more positive than a lockdown. And let's call it lockdown in paradise. Today I got up early again and I don't have that many news yet. I do want to speak with you guys about something else, and I really love to hear your opinion about it. Because yesterday we were speaking about that you can look at life in two ways. The glass can always be half full or half empty, so you look at it positive or you look a little bit negative into life. So there's one thing that has been on my mind for some time now, and I just want to discuss this with you. We all love the decentralization of the world. We all love the blockchain technology because it gave us Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrencies. This is the part we like about blockchain. But did you ever think about a part of blockchain that maybe could start working against us? Like the internet. It started all beautiful, everybody loved the internet, and we could find information and send emails and share information and express of freedom of speech and all that stuff. But at the end, it's being used now to track people, and during this crazy time of COVID, even maybe to track you everywhere and scan if you're healthy and all that stuff. So when we passed the internet age, of course, now we slowly go into this blockchain age. And then my question is, how do you think that blockchain can turn against us in the future? I think it's possible, Maybe blockchain will be the one that creates the layer for all the social credit systems over the world. We know what is happening in China. Social crediting is just becoming more and more normal over there. People that don't have enough of social credit points just can't leave the country. They're not allowed to fly. So what if blockchain turns to be the perfect technology to build this social credit system all over the world? That would be a negative use of blockchain, in my opinion, but a positive one in many others' opinion. Because you see, I'm always talking about freedom, and people also question, are you really free? I think freedom depends on how much you need in life, how much you expect in life, how much you get fixed to materialism. Because I think if you live a simple life and you don't own many stuff, it's not easy for people to take away your freedom, because they can't take anything from you. They can only take things from you that you give value to, and those things that you give value to, when they take those things, then you feel pain, and then you feel this feeling of losing freedom. So if you learn to not value too many things in life that are not about yourself, about your mind, about your soul, but about materialistic stuff, houses, cars, and all that stuff, these are all things you can be afraid of losing, because that's what they can take. But yeah, that's a side step. So the social system is building up in China. People are not allowed to go out of their countries when they have not enough credits. It makes me think about this Black Mirror episode. I think it's called Nosedive. And in this episode, this woman tries to get a lot of social credit points to get to a wedding, and she wants to go to the wedding to get even more social credit points, because then she will mingle with people that have a lot of credit points. It's a really cool episode that gives like a crazy view on how the social credit system could work. It's available on Netflix. It's called Black Mirror, and I think it's Nosedive. Just Google it. So if blockchain is a technology that will support this, would you work for this blockchain company that's creating this solution? I wouldn't. I would never put aside my own ethics and all values to make money, because why would I work for this company that is making something that will not be beneficial for the world? I would only do it if I just want to accumulate wealth and think about myself and not about the rest of the world, which in my opinion is shifting slowly. I think people are now becoming more aware that it's time to give and care for others as well, instead of just for yourself. Do you know of any blockchain company that is already creating such a solution? Is there a blockchain company? I don't know. I didn't research it yet, but I'm going to do it after this video. I always do these videos freestyle. I just do my morning walk, and I just speak about what is on top of my head or the news I read in the morning. Let's say, for example, you're from the Netherlands. In the Netherlands now, I heard that they are trying to get a law that people need to use an app where they can track if you have a COVID virus, where you are, if you're really social distancing, all that stuff. This, in my opinion, is against all human rights of privacy and liberty, freedom. I can't believe even that people are thinking about supporting this. Why would they need to track us? For what? For what do they want to know where I am, how many people I am? If I want to catch corona, it's my life, it's my body, let me catch corona. I will get the flu. Why control everything? Everything in life. This is one of the situations in Holland, but there are many other situations all over the world where they are creating these systems now to take kind of control of your life and take away your privacy. And blockchain is, in my opinion, the perfect technology to support this. So this is this is a dilemma for me. I love blockchain. I love decentralizing the world, but I wouldn't love that I was being thrown in this social credit system where if I drive through a red light, my points drop down, and when I pay my rent too late, I get less points again. Or when I yell at the baker and the baker sees me and he's like, oh my god, why did you yell at me? You get less points again, and so your social score drops down, and that makes you be in prison of your own country where you can't leave the country anymore. This is reality in some parts of the world, and I don't understand that people take this. Why? Is obligatory vaccinations going to be part of it as well? Do we need to have a vaccination to even leave our country? And is this going to be stored on the blockchain, on the social credit system, that if you don't have these vaccinations, you don't have enough credits? I know what many of you are thinking now. Many of you are thinking, oh my god, Didi, that's all a conspiracy. You're sounding like a conspiracy theorist, all that stuff. It's not a conspiracy anymore, guys. It's real life for some people in the world. They are living in this social credit system. And as if we just watch the news and watch what all the governments and many institutions at the moment want, is this full digital control of your cash, of your movements, of everything you do in life. I think this is a very important thing what is happening, but I find myself in the same questions, with the same questions you might have. So this is why I wanted to talk to you about it. I just want to know your opinion. I want to learn from you. There is this saying, if you always speak, you never learn. If you learn to listen, you might learn some new things. Speaking is just repeating your own knowledge. So making these videos, yes, I repeat my own knowledge, but I want to hear your opinion. What is your opinion? Why do you think blockchain could have this negative impact because of creating this social credit system? Could you live in a social credit system? Because other people, will give you this credits. And yes, maybe it sounds strange, but this is slowly being created. The social media is just an example of it. social media, but our kids are already getting used to get likes. If you get likes, you're socially active, and you might be a good person, because many kids now prefer a beautiful social online profile instead of caring about their normal profile, and just they don't visit people anymore, they don't spend time on the streets anymore like we did. Now they care about their Instagram and their other social media platform scores. So kinda we are slowly growing to this already, and slowly getting addicted to this, many people. And so again, if you're addicted to something and you get value something, this is something they can use against you, because the social credit system is going to be built on this, and you don't want to lose your social media, so you just say yes to whatever they propose to do with this credit system. And before you know it, you find yourself in this country where you can't leave anymore because you crossed the red light, or you didn't vote on the right party, or you were not vaccinated, or you're not insured top of the bill, or whatever negative outlet you did on social media. So that's what I want to know from you. Do you think I'm crazy? Or do you think, no, I'm talking logic? And let me know your opinion. How do you think that blockchain will have a role in all of this? Yes, this conversation might be a little bit from here to there. That's just the way I talk, man, and just get used to it, because I don't plan my videos all the time. So sometimes you will get these videos. These are not so structured. But I hope in the whole you just understand what I'm saying. There was another thing. I was interviewed by Amelia Tomacchio, I think her name is. She is from a Swiss magazine, the Bitconomist, I think it was called. Sorry, Bitconomist. I will post a link below. And she wanted to ask some questions, but the internet was not that stable, so I told her I would answer the questions in this video. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm going to answer a few of the questions that people ask in this video, and to give them an idea about our life. Wow, again getting hot. I sat down here in the shadow because it's a little bit cooler. One question yesterday in the interview was asked by Global Citizen. He asked, are you only using fiat? Are you only using Bitcoin and crypto? Or are you also using debit cards and the traditional banking system? And to be very clear, we are still all in crypto. To be honest, I need to tell you that I think USD dollar, DAI, PAX, all the stable coins are crypto as well. So we use them to hedge sometimes when we think Bitcoin is falling down. We are not using the traditional banking system anymore. We have been using this the last few years, but only for my health insurance. It's the big boat there. So this health insurance didn't accept credit card payments on that, so we needed to have this bank account. So we did use one bank account, but this bank account I was allowed to be below zero, so up to 1,000 in the minus, and this was always below zero, and I always topped it up enough so that my health insurance could be paid. But this bank account never came above zero, so I never, the banks never had my money. I just owed them money. Now we changed this health insurance to a very beautiful one. It's called Safety Wing. That one is perfect for digital nomads, traveling families. I will put a link below. Maybe you can use it. It's an affiliate link. But as you know, all the affiliate revenue we make, we share with poor people all over the world. So that was the only reason we still use the bank, but for the rest we just use crypto. You know, here on Copacabana I can pay restaurants with Bitcoin, Dash, Litecoin. I can pay my hotel with all these, with all the cryptocurrencies I want. And sometimes I need to use the banking system, but then I exchange my Bitcoin into traditional cash through an ATM or through local Bitcoins, and then then you're using the banking system as well. But we don't own banks. The game for us is to live a life without touching the banking system, and it's easy. It has become more easy. You can just buy coupons for literally everything online, and you just spend those coupons in stores, and those coupons you can pay with Bitcoin. Our travels we book with Xceltrip.com. You can book more than, I think, 2 million accommodations worldwide and more than 400 flight operators. You can book your flights all over the world just paying with Bitcoin. So it's becoming more easy and more easy. A other question was from Niels Rin. He asked, how do we pay with crypto? Of course, we pay with wallets. So I have my wallets on my telephone. I'm using a lot of wallets. I'm using Exodus, I'm using Trust, I'm using Green Wallet, I'm using Blue Wallet. One wallet I really find easy to use and easy to sign up and easy to buy Bitcoin is the wallet of Light.im. You can use this wallet by using Telegram or Facebook Messenger, and you can send Bitcoins to any email address, telephone number, or simple wallet address wherever on the world. Anybody that owns the email address, you can send Bitcoins just using their email address and Light.im. So I love the Light.im, and it's a non-custodial wallet, so you have all access to your private keys. And it's just beautiful that they use the technology of Facebook and Telegram to make it able for people to buy Bitcoin, sell Bitcoin, send Bitcoin, receive Bitcoin, even earn Bitcoin. So that one is Light.im. I will put a link below as well. Of course, there is a way you can even earn Bitcoins by sharing these links. So that was the answer on your question, Niels. Thank you for asking. There was a question from Bitcoin Map. Bitcoin Map asked if I could choose to give people or ayahuasca or Bitcoin, or to let people experience ayahuasca or Bitcoin, which one would I choose? Really, really cool question, and cool that you know that I did some ayahuasca in the past. I think I would prefer people to experience ayahuasca because I've seen now in the last 4 years that people don't want to experience Bitcoin at the moment. They just want to use Bitcoin to make money and not for the true fundamentals of Bitcoin. And I think it's still not the right time for people to start using Bitcoin. That will take another few years. When the world is cashless and we don't have physical cash anymore, then people will understand the real power. People just need always to take step by step and to understand the evolution of technologies, which is not bad, but you just need to be patient. So that's why I chose ayahuasca, because I think ayahuasca can open many people's mind and show many people the beauty of life, and clear up their disturbed vision about things in life. And I think that will accelerate also the understanding of the usage of Bitcoin. So yeah, I would give people some dose of ayahuasca. A question by Carlo Martinuzzi, I think it was. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. It's the same with my name. It's not that easy to pronounce all the time. He's asking if I support the tokenization of assets and decentralizing the world in kind of way. Yeah, of course, I do. I love it. One example, for example, is that the whole real estate market. Some people that do have a budget to invest but are not able to buy a whole house or a whole apartment building, but would love to have the revenues out of the real estate business. There is a beautiful blockchain concept where you can buy a house together. Let's say this house is $300,000, but you can only spend $30,000, but you can find 10 other people that spend $30,000. You buy the house through a blockchain solution and a smart contract. You all spend $30,000 times 10. You have $300,000 to buy this beautiful real estate, and then you start renting out this real estate, and the revenue and you share between all the 10 holders of the smart contracts. this is going to be automatically. You don't even need administration anymore. It's all going to be paid every month automatically by this blockchain solution. So yes, I think the tokenization of assets is going to be a huge thing, and it will open the market a little bit more to the normal people, and take away the power of only the few that have a shitload of money that can participate in many markets. So in a kind of a way, it's opening up economy, and that is really good. So yes, I support the tokenization of assets. I like it. Claudio Manzani asked what my point of view is about buying stuff in normal life during the day. I changed my point of view the last few years, Claudio. I need to be honest. I thought accumulating materialistic stuff was really cool and would make me happy. I found out that buying stuff, all those goodies you need, a new iPhone or a new motorbike or a new car or all that stuff, at the end brings you short-time happiness. So it doesn't make you really happy. It's just for a certain period of time. For example, you buy a new iPhone and then you're very happy, you want to have it, so you buy it and you're happy for 2-3 weeks, and then this new iPhone 12 comes out, and then this iPhone 11 doesn't have the same emotional value anymore as when you wanted to have it. So that shows me that it's just short-term happiness. I value experiences a little bit more, so I prefer to spend money in an experience, because then I can learn something and it will become part of me and part of my past and the kids' past, and you just grow by doing experiences, in my opinion. At the same time, I think that if we all keep buying the way we have been taught to buy in the 90s, just buy, we are not doing good for the world. I think we need to stop buying, and then we will have less problems with all the plastic rubbish in the seas and all that stuff. There are many other advantages of buying less, living a little bit minimalistic, and caring a little bit more about this beautiful earth, because I think we need to spend some more time here together, and buying shitload of stuff doesn't contribute to this better world, I think. So that's my opinion. Sorry, I'm always rattling and always talking too much. Thanks, Claudio, for asking the question. Another question by Christian Ferrarini. He asked, how did I buy a house and a car? I didn't. I didn't. Christian, I truly believe in a decentralized lifestyle, digital nomad lifestyle, where you're able to move from one place to another place, and you just use the sharing or lending economy. I can rent a car all over the world and drive it from A to B and just pay those kilometers I used to drive the car. Sometimes I want to drive in a Volkswagen, sometimes maybe I want to drive in a Lamborghini. I don't necessarily need to own those cars. I can just lend them for a custom period, which in my opinion is much cheaper than owning them. Same with houses. I figured out that when I bought a house in the Netherlands, I was paying a mortgage, which really meant that the house wasn't mine. I was paying the bank 30 years, and after those 30 years, the house would become mine. So this mortgage was like 1,500 euros a month. Now I don't have a house. I don't have all the stress about paying the monthly mortgage, paying all the other costs that come along with this house. And I still live on beautiful places on the beach, as you can see in our videos. And I live cheaper than I lived before. So renting houses for a period of time through Airbnb or just, Xceltrip.com or many other applications, in my opinion, is more cheap than having a house and paying a mortgage. And at the same time, I have a more adventurous life, because I don't want to be stuck in one town for the rest of my life. And if you have a house and you pay a mortgage, the only way you can leave is if you sell it. And who gives me the guarantee in the future I can sell it for the price I took the mortgage of? Maybe the housing market is going to collapse again, like 2008, 2009, and then I'm stuck. I don't want to be stuck, and that's why I choose to live this free life and rent houses instead of owning them. That was the video of today, guys. Yes, a little bit unstructured, but that is how I am. But please let me know what you think about the social crediting system all over the world, and if blockchain is going to be a positive or a negative factor for this credit system. And let me know what you thought about my answers. If you have any questions, go to our website, to bitcoinfamily.com. You can find a lot of answers, and you can even find all the contact details if you want to contact me. My kids told me, Daddy, you need to say this more often. Please like the video, share the video, give it a thumbs up, and push this subscribe button somewhere there. And I hope you enjoy the content, and let me know what you think, guys. I wish you a very beautiful Monday, I think it is now. Yeah, oh shit, I lose the days all the time. And enjoy your day as if it was your last day to enjoy, because you know it's all up to you to enjoy life to the fullest 24/7, and so just do it. See you tomorrow or the day after. I'm not promising a video every day. As long as I like it, I will continue it in this beautiful lockdown in paradise in Thailand. See you guys. And somebody else woke up. I just finished the videos, and then my beautiful wife with the crazy dog is coming, walking up to the beach. What do you want to tell the guys? Yeah. What do you want to tell? Yeah. Is that all? Is that all? Everything? Do you want to tell some more? No? Look, he's very scared. Goodbye. Goodbye, Declan. Finished another video.
Good.
Where's the other dog? Cat, mouse, whatever. Please tell me if you can see the dog in this video. If you can see it, it's in camouflage mode on the beach. Screenshot the video and put an arrow where the dog is.